Hi everyone, Jesse here with eTrailer. Today we'll be taking a look at and I'll show you how to install the eTrailer custom fit trailer hitch receiver on our 2019 Lexus RX 350. The RX 350 is a practical crossover, but it's always nice to be able to add some extra storage space onto the rear of the vehicle, and adding a hitch allows you to do that. With this hitch, you can throw in accessories such as a bike rack or a cargo carrier, and you can even do some light duty towing with it. Here's a closer look at our hitch installed on our neighbor's vehicle. As you can see, the cross tube is mostly hidden behind the fascia. All you'll really be able to see is the flat black finish of the receiver, and that receiver is a standard 2-inch by 2-inch receiver opening, which is going to fit most of your accessories. Behind that, we have another standard 5/8 inch pinhole. The pin and clip are not included with the hitch. However, we have many options available here at eTrailer. Also, any accessory that you add on will most likely come with one included. Then underneath here is a wire type safety cable loop. Very easy to access with whatever safety cable you might have. For example, that S style or even this large clevis. Now for some measurements for our ground clearance. From the ground to the top of the inside of the collar is right at about 15.5 inches. Then from the center of our pinhole to the edge of the bumper is at about 4.5 inches. You want to keep that number in mind for any folding accessories that you might add on to ensure they don't make contact with the vehicle. And for the weight capacities with this hitch, we have a gross trailer weight of 4,000 pounds. That's the amount of weight that you can pull behind the vehicle. Then we have a maximum tongue weight of 600 pounds. That's the amount of weight pushing down on the hitch. You do have the option to use weight distribution with this hitch. Always be sure to double check your Lexus's owner's manual to ensure that your vehicle can handle that weight safely. Our Lexus doesn't have the option for hands-free liftgate assist, but the way this hitch sits, it sits pretty far forward, so I don't see it interfering with that at all. If you happen to have this hitch on your Lexus and you do have that option, please feel free to let us know if it still works or not. Also, you can feel free to share any pictures of what you're using your hitch with. You'll just have to leave a review or a comment. All in all, if you're looking to add a hitch onto your Lexus, you really can't go wrong with the eTrailer option. And as for the installation, it's a really simple process. It's just a matter of removing a tow hook, then having the help of a friend to lift the weight of the hitch so you can get it bolted up. If it's not something that you're looking to do yourself, maybe you don't have the time, space, or the tools to do so, feel free to check out our dealer locator to find somebody local to you that's willing to help you out. If you are looking to see how this gets installed, just follow along and I'll walk you through the process. We'll start our installation underneath the vehicle. We first need to get this tow hook out of our way. So you'll see two bolts, they'll be 17 millimeters. Remove those. Then we'll set that aside. We will not be reinstalling this. With that tow hook out of our way, we're going to remove this rubber grommet. And then in front of that, that's a plastic grommet because these are the weld nuts that we'll be using to mount our hitch up. So you'll have a few more on the driver's side just because that tow hook wasn't in the way. Now we'll go through and clean out all those threaded weld nuts, just trying to get any corrosion or rust that's built up. Then I like to take the hardware, thread it in and out a few times until it's nice and smooth. While we have the hardware here, I'll just show you how it will all get installed. Each hole in our hitch will get a bolt and a conical tooth washer, and you want to make sure these teeth are facing towards the hitch, that way they bite down. It's a good idea to grab the strongest guy in your neighborhood to help you lift the hitch up. That's why I have my friend Scott here to help me. So we'll just lift it up, make sure you slide it up above your exhaust. Take the sticker off, it's in my way. Get that lifted into place, and we'll get one bolt started on both sides. That'll hold it up while we install the rest of our hardware. One thing you may want to do even before you lift the hitch up is cut off the caulk in the back, and then there's also a pretty thick piece up here. Since I already have the hitch into place, what I've done is just kind of moved it aside with a screwdriver. That's going to allow me to get my hardware installed. Now we'll snug all of our hardware down with a 19mm socket. Now we'll torque everything down to the specifications in the instructions. Once you have everything torqued down, that's going to do it for our look at and installation of the eTrailer custom fit trailer hitch receiver on our 2019 Lexus RX 350.